this off. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not, but I'm gonna turn all this air and stuff off. Just hopping on. It is Sunday, and I am out with some old friends. We've been friends for a very long time. I'm talking about since elementary school. Um, One of us is we're celebrating a birthday, and we had brunch at this nice restaurant. Um, they had some dishes on there that I didn't really think was worth the money, but um, it was the atmosphere was really nice. The inside of the restaurant was beautiful. So all of that kind of, I guess that's what we paid for. Um, but yeah, so now we are about to do something different. We had like this tea party vibe going on. I'm gonna post some of my pictures. I wore red, and so I've changed my clothes, and I still have on red. I wore red and pearls, so mm, I still have on red and pearls. But yeah, so I hope that everyone is having a great day. Make sure that you are um, doing something today that you will be proud of tomorrow. I don't know where that came from, but um, yeah, it's Sunday, and let me give y'all a word of encouragement. So it's March of 2025, and I know that sometimes we have all of these things that we feel like we want to accomplish in the new year, but don't underestimate the amount of things that you can accomplish over a longer period of time. Don't feel like you have to rush yourself to complete some things, some goals that you wrote off or wrote down that are written down. Let me say that are written down. Um, I have lots of tablets where I have written things in, and a lot of the things that I've written down, I don't have that same story where I see a lot of them have come to pass. I can't say that. I will. I mean, I'm one of the ones who can't. I have not said that, so I've not seen a lot of the things that I have written down come to pass, and I'm pretty sure a lot of that is on me because I guess the idea of having tunnel vision and all of that, um, I have not really just buckled down to that in every area that I've written things down in. But I know that I have grown and I know that I am growing because hello, because how y'all doing? Because I can look at the things that I've done that I used to do, and I know that I've grown because maybe I'm not interested in those things, or maybe my responses um, are not the same as they were in the past. So don't get caught up in the hype that when you write things down, they're going to always come to pass. Not to say that those things won't come to pass, but measure your growth by the things that you can look at when you're approached with those things today. Do you have the same response that you did yesterday? Oh, I'm very happy. Are you happy? Hello, Jeffrey. Very happy. Um, yeah, so this was just a quick it's March. Think today is the 16th, March the 16th. And they business people break things down into quarters. So this is still the first quarter. I don't know what you had that you want to accomplish within the first quarter, but it's still possible. And guess what? If you don't accomplish it in the first quarter, there's still a second quarter. And then there's a third quarter. And then there's a fourth quarter. Don't let people put limitations and expectations on you. You have to set your own expectations, and don't set your expectations based on what somebody else has going on that's working for them. You have to set your own expectations, and you have to be able to measure your expectations and measure whatever your goals are because I'm really not talking about anything specifically. I'm just talking about being motivated to continue on whatever it is that you're wanting to do. I'm gonna come back later with my third installment for my little series that I have going on. But while I have this time, I'm waiting on some. I'm waiting, so I'm just hopping on really quickly. But thank you, Alicia. Guess what? My name is Alicia too. So hey, girl. Hey. But yeah, I was just saying sometimes we can get caught up in what somebody else has going on, and we feel like we need to push ourselves to do the same things. And that's not always what needs to happen. Sometimes we need to sit back and think about what's going on in our lives. I can remember um, years ago when I was on the MLM, I was in a room with, I'm talking about multi-millionaires, and I was in the state by myself. Everybody else had their own, um, and there were people like they could work together. Thank you. They could work. You called me. I thought you called me petty at first. I was like, oh, okay, then. But you were calling me pretty. So thank you, Jeffrey. But I was in a room with all these people, and I would find myself like um wanting to just go, 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 just go, 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 go. And I had to sit back and be like, Alicia, okay, I was reaching these milestones and all this, but I had to realize these people have been doing this for years. I was new to, thank you, I was new to this MLM. I had never done an MLM before. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just out here, trying to make some extra money and all of this kind of stuff. But at the same time, while I was doing it, I was sacrificing a lot. Okay, thank you, no problem, Alicia. I was sacrificing a lot, and I didn't like that. And so, um, eventually, I stopped doing MLM. But it was some more things that happened where the MLM kind of disbanded itself or whatever. But I'll be back later. So thank you for subscribing and staying as long as you have. I do appreciate your time. But yeah, so I had to step back, and since then I've tried things and tried things and tried things, and that's what growth is. Like, I don't know who said it. I think it was it Albert Einstein. I can't remember, but I have not failed. I just found 1,000 ways that didn't work, or something like. I don't remember what the saying is, but there was a saying about failing. I don't believe in failing. I believe in experiences and lessons learned, right? So I've done quite a few things. I've experienced quite a few things, and in the past, I did not necessarily look at things and figure out what the lesson learned was for me. But as I get older, I realize that that's very important. You need to sit back and think about your life and whatever. I don't care if it's a day, a month. Just sit back, take some time, and figure out what it is that you could have learned from whatever experience it was. Nothing is is wasteful. Nothing is wasteful. Everything can serve a purpose. What was the good in it? What can I learn from this situation? What can I learn from this experience? Um, Start looking at life like that. And I believe that more opportunities will come. And that is a sign of growth. That is a sign of growth because um, if you just always think of things as I failed at this, I failed at that. Who wants to continue to look at things and just be like, oh my gosh, I failed at something, at something. No, you don't want to live your life like that. You want to say, okay, I tried this. Good job. I tried this. I was able to try this because guess what? There's somebody who will not try it. Somebody is not brave enough to try the thing that you tried. Even if it wasn't a good decision, be okay with your decisions. Be okay with your decisions. If you get older and be like, oh, I shouldn't have done it. Okay, but you did it. You did. We've all done some things that we probably would have been like, oh, definitely. But that's life. That is life. And we have to learn. I want everybody to understand I'm a teacher. And so I'm always trying to guide my students about life because some of them just feel like they're going to be young forever. But no, just because you're in junior high, middle school right now, baby, you're going to have to pay some bills one day. If you're still on this earth, you're going to have to pay some bills. And you're going to have to learn about responsibility, and you're going to have to learn about being able to do hard things and deal with things not turning out the way that you expect, and being able to bounce back, and being able to um, what's the word I want to use? Being able to be flexible. Being an adult includes all of these things. And when I was younger, I was telling my friends today, when I was in junior high, I would sleep in class and I would be like, man, how is my teacher able to stay awake all day? Who does that? Who just stays awake all day? Because I was just so used to taking naps all the time. I'm like, man, grown people can stay grown people can stay awake all day. I'm like, why you want to stay awake all day? Take you a nap. Like, I would be in class literally taking a nap. I didn't like school. But I went to school because I knew that I needed to get me a degree at that time. We didn't have social media back then. There was no way. But if I had social media back then, oh baby, I would have been a multi-millionaire. Do you hear me? Like, I be trying to tell my students, y'all be out here wasting opportunities. Y'all got cell phones, $1,000 laptops in your pocket, and you out here doing foolishness. Y'all could be out here making money. What are y'all doing? I had to tell my kids the same thing. Like, what? But that's not why I'm on live right now. I don't even know why I'm on live right now. But anywho, yes, be motivated. Write yourself out. Let me tell you what I did 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was in a rut.